I want to just give the group here an example of how the numbers shake out on conventional housing versus building affordable housing. So if you build a $100 million apartment deal, right, you're going to use $80 million of financing and 20% of equity. So at $80 million loan, $20 million of equity, you go ahead and you build it. If you've done it right, it should be worth $120 million, okay? And so you've, excuse me, you've 2x'd your profit. You took $20 million and you made it into $40 million. That would be sort of a template for a private developer. Now, if that same developer builds $100 million worth of affordable housing, it's going to be $100 million. It'll only be worth $108 million. They said, well, why would someone build something for $100 million and only be worth $108 million? Well, because you only probably put $2 or $3 million into it because you got very competitive financing from CMHC. So instead of measuring the amount of money you make, what you should be measuring is the equity multiple, right? So on a conventional apartment, you might make a 2 times multiple on your 20 million, but on an affordable housing building, you could make a 3 times multiple or a 3.5 times multiple on the amount of money you put in, which makes affordable housing ideal for the smaller developer, the newer developer, or a developer who's built a machine building something and the market changes and he still wants to feed the machine, right? So you can put less money in, but you can also make your development fee and your construction fee. And I think what would really make affordable housing take off is if there was more affordable housing to buy into trade. I think many institutions would love to have funds that specialize in affordable housing. They have bond-like characteristics, but you can't get those funds till you get the affordable housing. And you can't get the affordable housing until you get those funds. So we're in that kind of circle right now. But if you create a market for affordable housing, there are investors who would love to invest in it. Certainly the pension funds would very much in today's environment want to be seen doing good.